Good afternoon and welcome to my Thursday broadcast. My name is Lisa Vasquez. I'm a coach for Mindset Success and truly here to learn and to grow with you, becoming a better version of the person we already are, becoming who we have been created to be. And today, I want to talk to you about some thoughts that I had after watching just a brief portion of the TedX event from Wilmington. And I want to thank my friend Nathan Eckel was very involved in bringing that to us. So thank you, Nathan, for that. Good afternoon, Joe. Good afternoon, Marsha. It's awesome to have you guys here. And I know a couple of you have been asking about my day yesterday. So I'll just chat about that as people join us. So yesterday, I was able to enjoy a massage, and it was a gift that was given to me for my birthday. And as I thought about it, man, what a time to take out. Hey, Sam, good to see you. Just taking time for yourself and how truly important that really is to make sure that you can get away every once in a while and just relax. And for me, it's also broken down into giving myself permission to relax and to take some time off, to truly let go of all of the things that I'm working on. And so those are the things that came to me as just a result of this gift that was given to me. Good afternoon, Chris. How are you doing? Actually, it's not even noon yet there, is it? That's so cool. And I heard that the fall colors are barely starting to come out, and it seems funny being here in Florida with it being 90 degrees and not even really thinking about the fall leaves coming out, but I will miss those colors as they come in. So the other thing, as I sat in the office, I chatted with Joe a little bit yesterday. I caught the tail end of a TEDx discussion. And the person talking, I don't even know her name to be truthful, but she played the role of Christine in Phantom of the Opera. And so, of course, that right away caught my attention. And I was going, what is she going to say? And as I listened, it was so cool to hear her speak because it was almost as if my thoughts were given validation. I know our thoughts don't really need validation, but sometimes we like that, don't we? We like to know that other people support those thoughts and ideas. But the other thing that struck me about it is the fact that I'm actually teaching one of my students a piece from Phantom of the Opera for her college audition. Hi, Eliath, how are you doing today? So as I watched this gal who played Christine in Phantom of the Opera, I was thinking about a couple of my vocal students and the advice that I've given them, but it's advice that each one of us can take as we move forward. We may not be performers per se, but we run into situations where we need to really take charge and be confident in who we are. So one of the things that she said was ground your body. So before performance, ground your body. So what does that mean in our everyday life? As we're going forward, to take time to just take a breath, relax, take a few breaths, because that'll really give us the presence of mind, especially when you're going to go enter into a conversation that's really important to you. Maybe that conversation makes you a little bit nervous. Maybe it's a time where you have to really work through some things with another person that aren't comfortable. Take time to ground your body. Good afternoon, Maggie. Good afternoon, Andrea. Another aspect of grounding your body besides the breathing, and I know Mark Guy, another one of my friends, loves to talk about this. He talks about striking a power pose. So maybe you want to put your Wonder Woman pose on, or your Superman pose out there. But if you need to feel confident, taking that time to breathe in and strike a pose gives you just that little bit of oomph before you go on. Now, nobody has to see you doing that. You can do that someplace where no one is watching, nobody sees you. It's just a matter of gearing up your brain for whatever situation it is that you're moving into. The second piece she mentioned was visualizing your end result. And I love talking about this. It doesn't matter where I am. I often talk about visualizing your end result. And what is it that you want at the end of that conversation? Or where is it that you're headed in your goals and your plans? When we take time to visualize where we're going, we're no longer walking in the dark. We just need to see a step in front of us, and then another step, and we can continue to move forward. We gain that momentum as we're moving, right? And so my friend Susan Nicholson posted today, and I love this. Ignore the distraction. Focus on your mission because you have a purpose. Ignore distraction. Focus on your mission. You have a purpose. Isn't that beautiful? It's just one of the biggest helps that I can say to start moving forward, to visualize the end. And as this gal was talking yesterday, she purposefully brought out the fact that if we look someone in the eye for 3 seconds, they realize how much we care, that they realize that they're important to us. And a lot of times we don't look people in the eye. Sometimes it feels uncomfortable. Now, we're not going to just stare at the person and not let go of that eye contact because that's incredibly awkward. But give them that look in the eye to say, hey, I really care about you. This is really important to me that you understand what I'm saying, but also that I understand what you're saying. So connecting with the people that you're around. And then the final thing that I heard her talking about is trust that you are enough. How many of us don't trust that we are enough? Hi, Gail. Good to see you today. For me, I didn't believe that I was enough. There was a long time in my life that I believed that I was very little. I wasn't important. And it took me many years to understand that I had value. I have worth. And it's for that reason that I care about you, to bring that message to you, because it doesn't matter how many times we hear it. Sometimes it's that one time, just that one special time that it stands out enough that we actually start to grab a hold of it and we start walking toward that belief that we are enough. Each and every one of us is enough. We've been created with a purpose. We have a passion that's deep within our hearts, whether we realize it or not. But we are created with that purpose, and we need to believe in ourselves enough to believe that we're enough. And that's how we move forward toward making progress in the hopes and the dreams that we have coming. I know Eric posted a question for me. When is my TEDx? Well, Eric, I want to tell you that my TEDx is going to be coming. I have it in the recesses of my brain yet. I have not written it. However, I have some dates in mind, so it will be coming in hopefully the next year. First of all, it is an application process, of course, so you have to present your idea worth spreading, and then you have to have an outline of your speech and everything that you want to give. And TEDx speakers are given generally 12 to 15 minutes to present. And you put this application in and you have to be accepted to speak. And I think it's kind of a prestigious statement when they say, yes, we want to hear you speak. We want to invite you to our stage. So I will be working toward that in the near future. Until then, I am making other improvements and working on improving my speaking. Part of that is paying more attention to my Facebook Lives and working harder to make them flow. And another challenge that I've taken on is Pecha Kucha. I don't know how many of you have heard of Pecha Kucha, but Pecha Kucha is a way of expressing yourself more clearly and concisely so that your message is heard effectively. I will be having a Pecha Kucha event coming up on the 30th of this month. It's a free event. I've got some speakers lined up. One is actually going to be presenting at a TedX event. Another one is a great friend of mine who went on a really cool trip. He takes these adventuresome trips, and he went up to Banff up in Canada, and he'll be sharing some things about his trip in Canada and the life lessons that he learned from that trip. And we'll be sharing those with you. Now, each Pecha Kucha talk is 6 minutes and 40 seconds, and it's presented with slides. And it's really cool because it keeps the listener engaged, and it really keeps the story moving right along, because they only have 20 seconds per slide. So they have to keep moving or they're not going to be on target with their slides. So it's really a neat thing. I want to invite you to join us in that event. And all I need really is your email address. So you can post that email address in the comments, or you can private message me. I know not everybody likes their email put out there publicly. So please feel free to share that email with me. Hey, Luke, I will put you on the list, and I will get you the information on how to log into that presentation. So this is a Pecha Kucha demonstration and explanation of what it is. It'll be inspirational. It'll be life lessons and good things for everybody to learn about. And it's not just me. That's the cool part, right? So I've brought other people that have ideas worth spreading to bring to you. Hey, Debbie, good to see you too. So this Pecha Kucha event is on August 30th. It's going to take place at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want the login information for that, simply email me, PM me here on Facebook, or put your email address in the comments here. We don't have a landing page or registration link right now, but hey, it doesn't matter. It's just a simple way that I need to be able to communicate to you. So if I have your email address, that's all we need. Just plain and simple. So that's all I have for you today. Tomorrow morning, I will be back at 8:15 Eastern. We're going to wrap up the week with some light stuff. I've got some information to share with you tomorrow. Looking forward to doing that. And let's connect, okay? If there's a way that I can encourage you, if I can pray for you in any way, please feel free to reach out for that as well. Until tomorrow morning, have a great day. Be blessed and be a blessing to others. Take care, everyone.